priority queue. Priority queue is not a thread shape. That's why Java provided a blocking queue implementation to provide support the thread shape mechanism over the priority queue. That's why blocking queue came into picture. Okay, in today's session we talk about what is a blocking queue, where to use a blocking queue, internals of a blocking queue, example, producer consumer problem. This is the most frequently asked question in an interview, so please stay tuned for producer consumer problem because it will clear your interview. Okay, so blocking queue means what? So earlier we know about the queue. Queue is a data structure. From one end you can insert a data, and one end you are popping out the data, means first in first out, or a last in last out. This is the functionality provided by queue. Okay, priority queue, we know that whatever element are here, like 4, 5, 6 and 7 are there, and if you are inserting 1, so whenever you are inserting, this data get rearranged with the 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, because every insertion reordering happen based upon the priority. Okay, what is mean by blocking queue? Blocking queue means this is a thread shape, so whenever threads are accessing this data, it provides the guaranteed result. Or another one example, suppose you are defining a queue size as with the 5 element, and now 5 is a size, and you are inserting another 10 element into that. So this operation not fail, it's on a wait position till that any one element from this get consumed. Okay, means once one get popped out, then 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 10 element get added into this list. Okay, till now the wait operation happen. Apart from that, consider your queue is empty. Okay, and you are calling the element out of that. Okay, any element you are calling that element. So till now this element get operation also in a wait till anyone push that result. So I push one element into that, so then this wait condition get over and one element came out of that and directly came out, and still it's empty. So this is a way. Once size is a full, then also it the push or the add element is on a hold, and if empty queue, we are taking element out of that queue, then also wait came into picture. Okay, just we explain here, like so producer consumer problem is a similar like that. So producer have the multiple threads and who are producing the items and pushing into queue, and a consumer thread have multiple threads and we are consuming the data from that blocking queue. Okay, so suppose producer, this is the size is the 10 and multiple threads are pushing that data and size is full. That time all the thread add method is on a wait condition because size is full. Till size get reduced, till that time this wait on step. Okay, size is full. And similar happen if size is empty. Okay, suppose this R collection is empty or R queue is empty, and consumer thread are accessing for get, like this T access for get, this get element. So both the things are in a wait because this is empty. Okay, that's why it's the producer consumer problem. Like in a kitchen order, suppose you have a restaurant and these are the waiter and these are the waiter and this is a kitchen or a chef. Okay, so waiter pushing the order to the queue and chef pull the output from queue and preparing the recipe. Okay, waiter push the orders into queue. Once all chef are busy, then waiter hold that order, otherwise in a reverse way condition also. So queue is suppose this queue is empty and chef trying to pull the order from the queue, that time chef wait till the waiter push order into queue. This is also same example of a producer consumer. So this is a base problem, like producer consumer, multiple people push that data, means convert this question into waiter and the chef, and multiple type of question where the queue came into picture. Okay, so what are the functions provided by blocking queue? First function is the add function. When you are adding the element and it's a full, that time exception occur. Whenever our queue is empty and you are pulling the element from that time also exception occur. Offer means add element at the end. Pick means return the top element which is on a head, that element we are getting, and a poll means get and remove. First we are getting that and removing from the top or head from the head. So these are all are the non-blocking operation, or we are throwing the proper exception. Suppose add method and size is not there full, then we are throwing the exception. But exactly in a producer consumer, these methods we required, like pull. When we are saying pull and there is a no space, if space is a full, then it will wait put. Okay, in add or a put operation, get wait till the size become available. And take means if there is a no item into queue, and if you are taking item from the queue, okay, that time also wait till the next element arrive into queue. Okay, that's why means this is a get kind of operation. Okay, these two functions we are using a producer consumer Java code. Okay, let's have a look on like how to define a blocking queue. So Java provided one class which is a blocking queue, and here we are adding the linked backing DQ as an example, and you can simply add element into DQ, and in a next you will get a next item. So if you are saying element, we already discuss here what are the functions are there, which are the blocking function and which are the non-blocking function, and this method you can call it out. Okay, so let's quickly jump over to producer consumer problem. Okay, this is a producer consumer problem. So first we are defining the producer one. Okay, in a producer, if you see here, there is one shared queue which get assigned through the object initialization. Means we create a producer objector, and in producer objector we are passing one queue, and that queue are getting initialized in a producer class. And in a run method we are writing here till the 10th element, add the element with the 200 milliseconds interval. So all the 10 elements get added into our shared queue. Okay, so producer means producing the element based upon a 200 millisecond frequency, and in consumer, if you see here consumer, we are doing the same. We are initializing, passing the shared queue through the constructor, and we are initializing here. In a run method we are just taking the element without any wait condition. While populating we are waiting each time at the 20 millisecond, but here there is a no wait condition. We are directly getting that. But take method internally take care, it will wait till the next item get available. Okay, that means producer or a waiter push their order into queue after every 200 second, but shape continuously poll, is there any new order, whenever order is arrived he consume shape and prepare the dish based upon that. So similar happen here. So take method internally wait till the item get available, and in a producer consumer we are implemented by extended by thread. Here also we are extended by thread, and all the business logic we are pushing into run method. So this is a multi-threaded code. Okay, suppose if we are now implemented our producer consumer solution, we are preparing both the object like producer consumer, and we are just calling p dot star and c dot start. So based upon this, our methods, run method get involved. Producer produce element after 200 millisecond, each 200 millisecond one item get pushed into queue. Okay, till 10 items, and c dot star it take the item from take item, wait, take this away, it will consume all the take items. Okay, 10 items. Okay, yeah, that's it about the basic about the producer consumer problem. If you want more graphical solution, let me know, we'll connect and discuss about this. Yeah, thanks all, bye.